Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4. In the last episode, a woman asked us to let her know if we ran into a man named Alex. We did. He's in jail, so let's go let her know that. Back at the castle, it is nighttime. We didn't see the castle at night last time, so let's go ahead and check out the castle before we go talk to her. Who is this guy? This is the soldier. Woman of this house is waiting for her missing husband to return. How sad. That must be who Alex is. Okay. Who are you, buddy? You're asleep. That makes sense. This is an inn. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes you can tell if their sprites aren't moving through sleep, but not always, so I talk to him anyway. Okay, again, a little nicety of this era video games. I can talk to someone across a table. It knows that they're across the table. I know that's not impressive these days, but it was back in the day. There are earlier versions of Dragon Warrior where you could not do this. You had to talk to them directly. The table thing, it didn't understand there was someone across the table. So, I know, it's stupid, but I'm nostalgic. This is what it is. Something awful may be happening somewhere. Isn't that always true all the time? What world do you live in, man? Monsters seem to be getting stronger. That's not good, but okay. Let's see here. Let's go see what is going on in the rest of the town. We're closed for today. Come back tomorrow. That does make sense. Don't mind me. I want to go to the bathroom, but I'm too scared. Don't worry, kid. No monsters in town. And she's asleep. Okay, so see, his sprite's not moving, but he wasn't asleep, so... Every once in a while, you're gonna hear that noise, because the controls aren't great. Like, okay, I can change the controller, and it may or may not respond to my direction immediately. It's kind of bad at that, so... When you're walking on a small platform, you have to sometimes be very careful when you press the controller. Hey, oh wait, I'm gonna talk to you. They keep saying the same thing they did before. Again, you won't always get something new at night, but sometimes you do. You guys asleep? You're asleep? I'll go to sleep. I'm happiest when I go to sleep. You and me both, buddy. What about you? Ho-hum, guarding isn't fun. Okay, well, maybe you need another job, dude. The king is asleep. Okay, so they have his chambers blocked off. But we can stay at the inn, come back tomorrow. Yeah, we could. Okay, this is a thing, too, that they don't just move around aimlessly. He has a patrol path. He's wandering around the entire perimeter. That's... I know, I'm getting hung up on these stupid little things that, you know, are nothing by today's standards, but were huge back in the day. Worry for my missing child makes sleep impossible. Please find my child. That poor woman. I understand. I will do my best, I promise. I know it's like I'm wandering around, but I'm gathering clues. The more I compare, the more similarity I find. The present weather resembles that of past time when monsters reigned. That doesn't sound good. Okay, what else is going on? What's up here? That long hallway where that guard was. He's just sleeping out here. Aha! You monsters! Oops, I was just dreaming. Maybe you should go back to the barracks, bud. You seem like it's time to go to sleep for you. I hope you aren't guarding 24 hours a day. I mean, that would be just awful. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in the castle, so let's go tell that woman that I found her missing husband. And that, you know, I mean, it's not great he's in jail, but at least she'll know he's not dead. Hopefully he's not, you know, a notorious drunk and, you know, is always in jail or something. Who are you? How long will she wait? She could help marry me. Dude! What? Alex is in Ismond Village? Caught stealing? Take me there, please! You got it. Okay. I think we're healed enough. I think we can go ahead and just go back. I'll meet you there, because you don't want to watch me walk back to the village. We're going the exact same way. Okay, here we are back at Ismond Village. So let's go take her to her husband. He is down here in the jail, so let's go reunite them. It's you, isn't it? Who are you, ma'am? Don't you recognize me? I'm Flora, your wife. Don't you remember this? Smack! Okay, that's a bit ambiguous. Did she kiss him or hit him? How is she reminding him of who he is? I don't know. Let me comment. Flora! Yes, it's me! Okay, well, whatever it was, it worked, I guess. What came over me? I must have lost my mind in fear after being attacked by monsters. Soldier, thanks for finding me. I remember hearing this from some children. The secret playground is 4 steps to the south, and then 4 steps to the east of the village signpost. Something may be there. You better check it out. Be careful, soldier. And if you talk to them, they'll remind you of what's happened, so in case you forget where it is. I remember where it is, though. Okay, let's go stay at the inn, save the game, and then we'll go check out that playground. I've got some extra money, so we might get that wooden hat before we leave, too. I think I will. Okay, yeah, we'll get the wooden hat for him. Let's go ahead and equip that. And now we have all 4 pieces of armor. Okay. Go ahead and stop by the House of Healing to save our game real quick. By the way, not every House of Healing can save your game, but like 90% of them can, so... Yep, we're gonna keep going. Okay. So, here is the village signpost. If we search for that, we can read the sign. Do not play in the woods. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's an old well here. Come this way, a voice says. Alright. And now my leg is broke. Well, oh well. So, you'll hear this voice telling you to come this way. If you go that way, you'll go back. That's where the exit is. I don't remember what's in here. I know that we get an important item, and he'll tell you which way to go. Okay, not that way. It's pretty ambiguous which way to go. Also, you may not want to go the way he says. There are other things in here besides where this voice is leading you. But since I don't have a map, we'll just keep on for now. And see about going over here. I feel like going the other way is the right way. Okay, so let's go up this way. And he's not saying anything. So come this way. So, okay, we'll go over here. I'm really surprised by the lack of monsters so far. Okay, he led us to a treasure chest. Finds the flying shoes. Okay, so apparently these are probably the shoes that the kids were playing with. The worst part about this game is the inventory management. I am out of slots. Yeah, we have 8 slots. 4 of them are for my weapon and armor. And then I've got 3 medical herbs and the flying shoe. I only have 3 extra slots. So before I take any more chests, I need to discard something. So let's explore the rest of this cave. Our first monster. A lethal gopher and a healer. That's not great for me. I want to kill the healer first because he will heal the gopher, and that would be bad for me. Okay. Okay. Not quite as lethal as he claimed to be, but okay. Wow. A lot of experience in gold. Okay. Strength, vitality, luck, and HP. Only 3 points. That's surprising. There is something else very special in this cave. We definitely want it. Okay, this is a bad battle for me, so we're just going to go ahead and try and run away. Oh, no escape. That's not good for me. There we go. That Scissor Maid, or Scissor Maid, however you say it. Okay, that guy over there. That's who we want to find. Let's see here. My condition. Alright. I will have to give up a medical herb anyway. I'm going to go ahead and use it, even though I'm not too hurt right now. Oh, I didn't even need to. That was gold. Oh well. Okay, I want to talk to that character. Gonna have to find out where he is. Ouch, that hurt. $600 gold is going to be a huge leg up for me, though. That should have helped me get some better equipment. A demon stump. The artwork in this game for the monsters is just fantastic. If you've ever seen some of the original stuff where they show you Akira Toriyama's actual artwork, and then you see the pixel translations, they're pretty good, honestly. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Okay. Like I said, we won't lose if we... I don't think it's that way. We won't lose if we die. But I'll lose half my gold. We've got a lot of gold right now. I really want to stick with the gold. And if we can just make it to that character, we should be safe. So, I've got one more herb, so I should be able to get to him and then get out of here and save up progress and spend some of this gold. Another level up too, which is pretty awesome. 7 HP points, that's nice. Ragnar's HP growth is off the chart. It's fantastic. Unfortunately, we're very slow, but he will eventually run out of MP, or we'll get lucky and hit him first. So, oh, this would be a very bad fight. Okay. Okay, we got lucky with that one. I would love to just not... Oh, he did it. Okay. I think he only has enough MP to do it once, but it's still pretty bad. And when he's paired with a healer, it's very bad for me. Oh, that's very bad for me. Okay. Alright. I'm going to get over here. Oh, no, why? Okay, these guys are okay. They can't hurt me, I don't think. Well, they can, but not... Should be able to survive this fight. Oof. Just barely, though. Okay. I'm Healie. I'm a healer, but I dream of becoming human. If I make friends with humans, perhaps I'll become one. Take me along? It's an interesting proposition. I mean, this is a monster telling me he wants to become human. You know what? Let's trust him. Let's take him along. This is actually awesome for this point because Healie will heal you in battle, which is why I feel much more secure than I did. I'm going to go ahead and do a medical herb anyway, because we are almost near death. But I feel secure that we'll be able to get out of this dungeon and get back to town and spend some of the riches I found in here before I expire. So you don't control Healie. This was a very early experiment in AI control, where some of the characters are controlled by the computer. In fact, in the very last section of the game, it controls most of your characters, which I hated. But there is a game genie code to let us get away from that too. So that is awesome. Okay. If I had one more medical herb, I would go check for more treasure, but I don't, and I'm just a little bit afraid right now to go exploring. Oh. Yep, so this is the way out. Somehow jumping into a hole will lead us out of this well. Oh, jars to check. If one of these has a medical herb, I might go back. I would hate to... Like, there's not too much more treasure in here. Agility seed. Ragnar is a soldier, and he is really, really slow. He's got 6 agility. Max is 255. He's at 6. He's basically almost as far away as you can be. Okay, we're on an emulator. Should I save scum this? So when you use this, you'll get between 1 and 3 agility points. Wow, we got 3. That was so lucky. Yeah. Technically, I did save. I didn't save scum. I didn't refresh it. We got lucky there. You know, I think we'll go back to town. And then I'll come to... We're not too far from town. We're, you know, so let's just go ahead and... What do we have? We've got almost 1,000 gold. That's pretty good. So let's see here. What can we do with 1,000 gold? We can buy an iron spear. You know, that's a very good weapon, and if we can hurt things more, we should be able to kill them faster. That would be a great thing for us. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. 16 extra points of attack. Damn it, I don't know what to call it, but whatever. Let's sell the copper sword. Okay, we've got 100 gold now. I don't think we can buy anything else right now. Yeah, I don't think we can. So, that's okay. That was a great upgrade. So, let's go ahead and save the game and go look for the rest of the treasure in that cave. Okay, did I go to the inn? I didn't go to the inn, did I? We should do that before I leave. Get Ragnar all healed up. I'm feeling much safer now. We have a lot more HP. We've got a heal slime to heal us. We've got a medical herb. Should be pretty good. The worst part of this game is inventory management. It is terrible in this game. You only get 8 slots, and basically, they're almost always going to be full. It's just the way it is. And unfortunately, even though we have another character, AI-controlled characters do not serve as pack mules. You cannot use them like that. What is up with this? Okay. Now, lucky there, he didn't poison me. That was a great fight there. Surprised we got a diver rat in a battle in just the woods over here, but whatever. I don't remember what else in here, but there were a couple of paths we didn't take. So I want to make sure there's anything else super special. I think there's at least one more treasure in here, I think. Going based on memory, though, so I could be wrong. This is a dead end, okay. It wasn't that way, but that's okay. What else is over here? We went down there before. Let's go over here and see what's this way. Okay, I don't feel so bad about this fight as I did. They do attack sometimes, too. But when they don't, they can be very dangerous, so... It'll be great XP and gold for us, though. This one's a bit more dangerous, but since we can one-shot them now, I'm not quite as worried about it. And we got lucky and he attacked. They usually blaze the first time, which is... I mean, that makes more sense, but... Okay, Ragnar's level went up. Another 11 points of HP. That's going to be great for us. The grind. The grind. Yeah. Healie has no concern for his own species. He will, you know, they're bad healers. He's a good healer, so he will attack them too. He's got no problems with that. It's very important we eliminate the healers first. We definitely want to make sure they don't heal their comrades. I love that we're not in such a precarious position right now. Oh, medical herb. Okay, that wasn't a great treasure, but, you know, safety, whatever. These things will eventually blaze me again, you know. And we're going to come to a place with much stronger monsters, so, obviously, but... One of the things about Dragon Quest games is that when you go into a dark spot, you are much more likely to run into monsters. So that's the purpose of these dark areas. Not just, you know, oh, we're going on a curve, you're going to see darkness. No, it's you're going to see darkness in caves to show you there may be something lurking in the dark. You know, not always, not a guarantee, but your odds of a random encounter go up way more in those areas. We'll have a lot of mixed feelings about random encounters. This was just the mechanic back in the day. It still is. Sometimes. I think it still is. What am I saying? It still is. I have no idea. My most recent RPG was Final Fantasy X. That came out 25 years ago. So... Okay, you can see Healie is in a bad spot, but he heals himself. I love that. So generally, we will not die with Healie in our party. We still could. There are some monsters that can really smack us down, but the odds we run into any of those, pretty low. Fortunately, Ragnar can one-shot these guys now, so a group of 3 healers is basically nothing. We're just going to get free XP here. They can't hurt us, and they can't save themselves. So level 8, not bad. You do so much grinding in this game that I don't think we're going to get OP even at the double XP levels. There's literally that much grinding in these games. It's honestly, I don't know how kid me stood it, but I did. You know, I would sit here and walk back and forth over and over again, just fighting more monsters, getting more powerful so I could keep going. There's not a lot of story or playtime in this game. It's mostly random encounters, but there is a story here. There is a world, you know. They did what they could do in an 8-bit cartridge with... How much RAM do they have? Half a meg, maybe? I don't know. Very small. But it's really impressive what they were able to accomplish with so little memory. Honestly, if they had a Dragon Quest V as the NES sequel, just a couple of quality of life improvements to this game, and I think it could be modernized very easily. Look at that one step! It is insane how grindy this game is. There is a Game Genie code that will eliminate random encounters, so there may be times I do put that on. I haven't decided yet. I did find that code, though, so I thought it might be useful. I'm really trying to keep mostly the authentic experience, I just want to sand off some of the rough edges. It had some rough edges. Oh, this is where we came to get Healie. We've already been here. I thought we weren't. Yeah, we are quite overpowered now for this area of the game. It's not bad because the next area we're going to go right back to being underpowered, but... Like, I'm pretty sure I would have taken the next section of the game at, like, level 9, I think. I'm going off memory here, so I don't know. And there's a place in the next area where you can heal yourself. So you can go do grinding there. There were a couple spots in that game where they had grinding areas, where they knew you would do that. There's one place we didn't go. I'm not going to go back up there. I can tell you right now, I am like 99% sure that that is a dead-end walk-around path, so I'm not going to go back there and do that. I guess the medical herb is all we actually didn't get here, so if I had known that, I would not have gone back to this dungeon. I mean, I guess it's a little bit helpful to get some of the grind taken care of so that we can, you know, prepare for the next area. But, the actual treasure wasn't worth it. I guess I thought there was something else like those 600 gold pieces, but apparently not so much. Alright, we've got almost another 1,000 gold. That is crazy. 2 medical herbs. Okay, let's go see what armor we might want to get to replace what we have right now, so what we can do with our gear. Let's see here. We could do bronze armor. We might be able to sell some stuff and get extra things. I don't think I'll do that. I think we'll just get some bronze armor. And we'll just go on. Let's see... Yeah, that's a good upgrade. 13 points of extra is a good upgrade. Let's go ahead and sell the leather armor. Yep. Okay. We don't have enough for the better shield, so I won't buy that right now. We'll definitely get enough money for that later. Okay, so that takes care of the cave. We get the flying shoes. The flying shoes are what the kid was playing with when he disappeared, so it seems like we are in the right space to find out what happened to children. Apparently, we just need to play with these shoes somehow. And hopefully something will happen that will give us a clue to the next part of the mission. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. When we come back next time, we will play with the shoes, see what happens, and continue on our quest. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit those like and subscribe buttons. It helps, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.